guys, welcome back to episode 3 on our Elm Creek series. In today's video, we're probably going to be doing some contracts. We're definitely going to be taking the truck and the trailer back to the farm. And today's just going to be like a simple day. So yeah, let's get right into it. Back her up a bit. Okay. Turn like this. Now we're just gonna take a turn here. And now, just go all the, whoa. That was, maybe don't go too fast. That was a little bit of a very huge mistake. Whoa. Might need to just take a turn around you. Yeah, the farm isn't too long from here. Episode 2 hasn't been uploaded to YouTube yet, but for some reason it says it's gonna take 3 hours to upload, so yeah. I'll check back in 3 hours and see if it's ready. If for some reason something happens and it's unable to download, I will try to look more into that, but for now, we're good. Whoa, a little bit of a mistake there. So yeah, unattached, we'll fold the truck. Come around the truck. The reason I wanted to do some contracts is just to get money, honestly. I mean, that's really honestly kind of the point of the game. Just farm to get rich. Farm to get rich, literally. Well, at least my point of the game. What I think the point of the game is. Anyways, wrong button. We're going to go to contracts. Okay, harvesting. I don't think we want to do any harvesting. Probably gonna take a little bit too long. Field 25. I always look at the fields before I, do contracts on them. Let's see, where's the 20s at? Field. Wait. There's 26. Oh, field 25. So, it's a field 25's a big field, but honestly, it shouldn't take us that long because it shouldn't take us that long because, the lime I think it's the limer the fertilized thing, it has quite a long range, so really it shouldn't take us that long. Sorry about my sneeze. You know what? For $526, it's not really worth it. We need something that will give us good money, and I know this harvesting would give us good money, but you know what? We'll do some stuff whenever the contracts gets better. But for now, I think we'll hop into the 4755 and start this episode off with some cultivating. All right. Press the wrong button. Okay, let's see here. Is there any way? That says lower late. I mean, not lower late. Lower weight. So yeah. That's something we can just put to the side for now. Honestly. Should we do... We'll cultivate this field first. I do have a good plan on how we can get a lot of money. So the plan is, whoa, sorry about that. So this is the plan. We cultivate both of these fields. Sorry if you hear me sneezing. I've got very bad allergies. Anyways, the plan to make money, cultivate those 2 fields and plant them. Now I know it's gonna take a lot of money because of seeds and stuff, but will it give us a lot of money? 100% yes. Like I said, guys, I'm so sorry. My allergies, I got very bad allergies. Also, we could buy a rock picker in the future, cause rocks do give you money if you take them to the rock place. The little rock grinder thing, he grinds the rocks into like, it just grinds the rocks and gives you money. Turn. Yep, perfect. Like I said, for the millionth time, so sorry, I got very bad allergies. Might need to pressure wash the cultivator. We currently don't own a pressure washer, but in the future, we'll buy one because our vehicles will get dirty and we need some way of cleaning them. Cause I can't stand dirty tractors or just dirty vehicles. Like, they need to be clean. So, for the, just, yeah. So we're gonna finish cultivating this field. And I know you're probably like, well, why don't you just hire workers to do that? Well, since I know how to do stuff on my own, also doing stuff on your own and not letting workers do it, also just like, makes like a better video, cause workers or helpers just waste your money, while you can just save your money and just save up over here by doing everything by yourself. And I know you're like, well, that's just a bunch of hard work, but hard work is good. Hard walk. I was about to say hard walk. No, that's not what I meant to say. Hard work really pays off. So it's gonna take a while, but hard work pays off. So yeah, honestly, it's worth it. There's also a better plan, and always usually probably has been. The reason I'm not gonna buy a rock picker just yet is because we can't resist spending any money. I know you're like, what do you mean you can't resist spending any money? You got plenty of money left over. That is true, but we really need to focus on spending money because we just spent a lot of money on a baler that cost $22,000 and a trailer that cost $8,000. So that knocked us down pretty bad. So our main focus is financial. Whoa. I might cut those trees down in the future, cause like, It's kind of hard to see over here. I know you're like, well, why don't you just toggle your lights? Toggle my freaking lights. It's daytime outside. Why would I toggle my lights? I doubt we'll have enough time to cultivate that field and this field, but we'll at least cultivate this field. And I had an idea. I'm not saying I had an idea last night about this episode, but like in the past when I would just started playing this game, I had an idea to make this into like a tiny grass field. But honestly, I kind of just scrapped that idea because you really honestly wouldn't get that much hay bales off of it, because overall it's a very tiny field. Honestly, all this field's really worth is just extra storage for you to put stuff, because really even harvesting this, you don't even get much of a profit out of it. I like that Farming Simulator added a bunch of old tractors. One of the 3670 Massey and the 4755. Those are my top favorites. Those are my top favorite old tractors. Now, I'm not saying that I don't like the 7810. Just the 7810 is like one of my top 3. But yeah, the 7810, it's a perfect tractor. And also the 4755 in Massey Ferguson is also a good tractor, because if you're looking for a tractor that doesn't have a lot of horsepower, or maybe you're just looking for like an old antique tractor, like an 80s style tractor, Farming Simulator 22's got them. No mods needed. They got them. Yeah, we'll have enough time to cultivate this field and get the sowing done, but I know for a fact we don't have any time at all to get that big field up front. I am thinking about leasing a plow. Maybe like in the next 6 or 8 episodes, I'll lease a plow to combine those fields together. But I don't know. I'm not sure yet. 'Cause we have to get some good stuff. What I mean by good stuff is we have to raise a little bit of money, 'cause it's gonna cost a lot of money in seed-wise, so yeah. All right. I'm gonna park this right here and take the tractor over to this shed. And that's where I'm going to leave the tractor. And in the future, I am planning to buy the John Deere 7810 row crop. It's only $99,000. Yeah, anyways, this is, if I have to take a guess, this is probably like a early 2000s or like late 1990s tractor. I don't know. I'm just taking a guess by its looks. I'm not taking a guess by like its actual age, just by like the looks. Same for these tractors. If I were to take a guess, they're probably like early like 2000s tractors. Yeah, this one's actually, the second one doesn't really look like a 2000s one. This one looks like pretty like modern, but the first one looks very old, like 2000-ish styled, but the second one honestly looks pretty modern. Obviously the International 86 series. Obviously, just by looking at it, you can tell that's probably like a good like late 70s or early 80s like style tractor right there. The Case IH, that's probably like a early 90s tractor. The Amazon mower, that's probably honestly that's probably a good, I don't know, probably like a good maybe 2018 styled model. I don't know. I'm just, like I said, I'm not guessing by its actual age. I'm just guessing by its looks. We still got wheat out here in the field, but it doesn't really matter. It'll eventually rot, and we'll eventually cultivate it up. Like I said, in the future, I'm gonna lease a plow, and I'm gonna take the plow, and I'm gonna plow straight right here to this field, and then I'll plow, well, you know, I'll plow. I might have to take the plow and make like an extra row, cause like, look, go here, right? Straight, only goes to here, and you still have this much left. So let's kind of do like a comparison from here. So yeah, it'll take another row, so I'll have to make another row just to connect the two fields. So not only is that two fields combined together, but also an extra row. But the bad news is I have to say goodbye to this little trail right here, cause this little trail, or not a trail, but this little, like, you know, road, like, I use that road a lot. We could make a road over here, but honestly, to be honest with you, there's not that much of space. And especially coming down here, trying to make a road, like a second or third, like, little road right here. Anyways, guys, I know I said we get to sowing, but it's a Friday, and I've said this not over a million times, but it feels like it. On the weekend, I'll be good to go, but whenever it's not the weekend, and I still have 1 week of school left, so yeah, after I get out of school, like once I get out of school and I have summer break, I can upload videos for you guys all summer. And the only really thing that will stop me is just going to maybe a dentist or the doctor's appointment and grocery shopping. But that really doesn't last too long, so honestly, yeah, nothing's really there to stop me. I also might have a good idea, like combine those two fields together and like kind of level the creek up a bit if I can. So that way we can connect this field and that field together. So that way we have two fields up front and we have a little back area. But honestly, I doubt that would really work out. I don't know, maybe. We might do that, but I kind of like the trees being around the farm. The only really trees I don't like being around the farm are probably like a couple of these trees, because like whenever I was cultivating over here, they're like, I think we might need to take down we probably need to take down this big old tree, because that's what's mainly blocking the sunlight from me seeing what I'm doing. So yeah, in the future, some of these trees gots to go. And let me just go over here where the sunlight is. Yeah, so maybe like this tree, and that big tree, and probably this tree I'll have to cut down to make a little bit of an opening. But I don't know, maybe it only needs this tree cut down. But also, if I own this land, I probably also would probably have to cut down that, because that kind of blocks the sunlight a little bit. Yeah, in the future I will buy these fields. They're pretty decent size. And also in the future, when we get enough money, I will buy a few of these fields back here, because they're also pretty decent size. Yeah, there's a lot of plans I have for the future. It's almost dark, so yeah, it's almost dark, so I think I'm just gonna end this episode right at the doorstep, right at the same spot that we started. Goodbye, and I will see you in tomorrow's episode.